Joining us now from CommSec is Tom Piotrowski. Tom, are we expecting a positive day in the markets today?
Well, Kenny, we'll certainly get off to a positive start. The futures are telling us that we'll be up just short of 0.5%, which is not a bad outcome under the circumstances. We had a bit of a volatile week last week, finished with a gain of around 0.8%, so being able to build on that is certainly a good outcome. In terms of what we saw in the US, on Friday night, it was a bit of a whimper, really, as far as the end of the week was concerned. The S&P 500 and the Nasdaq were narrowly changed. What stood out was the fact that the Dow Jones, for the first time in its near 130-year history, was able to breach the 40,000 mark at the closing level. So that was something of a headline, but it was only a 0.3% improvement that required that to happen. But over the week, we saw gains of more than 1% for the Dow and the S&P 500. Just over 2% for the Nasdaq. So some valuable momentum being established. It's just a question of what will add to that over the course of the near term. So what we saw out of China on Friday, Kenny, were some important initiatives from the Chinese administration in relation to supporting their property market. So that could translate to some positive outcomes for the resource sector today. Additionally, there were better industrial production numbers out of China on the weekend as well. So those two outcomes dovetailed nicely. So worth keeping an eye on the miners today. The Aussie dollar has improved over the weekend. It's trading just short of 67 US cents.
Tom, thanks so much. Chat soon.